What's up, everybody? My name is Chris Beats, back with another video. Listen, today we're going over the Reason 13.2 update. That's right. Coming off of a really great live stream last night, welcoming you guys to our series, which is March Madness. We have been cooking up. We have been doing live streams all month long, and we will continue to do them until the remainder of this month. Make sure that you follow me at Chris Beats on Instagram and social media platforms. If you're looking for one-on-one tutorials, you can go to my website, chrisrebeats.com. You can sign up for a one-on-one Zoom call with me. And last but not least, please be sure to like this video and subscribe. So shout outs to everybody that's already currently watching. Shout outs to those who will watch in the future. First thing we're going to do is we're going to break down the notes that actually tell us what is inside of Reason 13.2. Okay, so with that being said, let's pull up these notes right here. So the first note that we have is 13.2 released. We're happy to announce the release of 13.2. Reason 13.2 will also be immediately available in Reason Plus subscription. Here's what's new in 13.2. New features. 13.2 is now also compatible with Windows on ARM computers running the Prism emulation software. See Windows on ARM compatibility statement for more information. You can now add the favorite tag more easily to devices on the device palette. The favorite tag is now represented by a heart next to the device. Just hover over the device and click the heart symbol, then click Show Favorites Only button at the top to only show these devices in the device palette. Nice. New OS features. Oh, I gotta call you back, my boy, man. It's my buddy right there. I was trying to call him earlier. I gotta give him a call back. New OS file icons for song documents, patches, and more. Added add instrument on the add track menu in track list to quickly add instruments by browsing for patches. I gotta check these things out. Random tool fixed a bug where a probability of 0 would still let notes through. Fixed the device error that could occur when notes got transposed out of range. Nice. So there's some updates to that specific device, the random tool. Browser and device palette improvements. Indexing and searching in the browser should now be faster for users with larger amounts of content. Missing files are now visible but indicated as missing in favorites and shortcuts. Now I got something to say about that missing sounds thing. That was actually coming up a lot. That came up in my one-on-one Zoom session that I had recently with a guy named Dre, and that came up from Instagram questions. People was asking me questions on Instagram and asking me questions on live streams about missing sounds and finding your missing sounds, that if you move a sound or something. But let's continue to read. So we got missing files are now visible but indicated as missing in favorites and shortcuts. Shortcuts on a disconnected external disk will be shown under shortcuts but still not be available for browsing content, of course. Shortcuts on a disconnected external disk can now be browsed if the disk is reconnected during the session. Okay, cool. So if it gets disconnected but you reconnect it, you'll be able to still be able to see that. Okay, great. Improved and faster shutdown process after quitting Reason. Reason no longer waits to start indexing after startup when new content has been added. Fixed an issue where Windows network share did not work as shortcuts or user locations in the browser. Fixed an issue when renaming a custom tag made the original tag name get stuck in the tag section. Fixed an issue where keyboard selection was lost when unfolding categories in device palette. Adjusted the default preview level in browser. Okay, so there are some updates for browser as well. Sequencer bug fixes and improvements. Double-clicking outside the note clip in the edit area now adds a new note and expands the clip to encompass the new note. We gotta give a round of applause for that one. That's actually very helpful. If I'm gonna just keep it real with you, that is actually very helpful to have that going on. Okay, it's now possible to type in the largest values in the Note Tools and Edit Area Inspector. Velocity value no longer cycles back to 0 after raising velocity to max. Okay, velocity max value can no longer be more than 127. The Note Tool dialogs transpose note velocity, note length, alter notes and randomize positions. The quantize setup dialog and the scale tempo specify all of these different dialogues. These dialogues now stay on the screen when clicking outside the dialogues. This is so that you can perform operations on consecutive clips without having to reopen the dialogues. Okay. So this is the example of what they're talking about: transpose nodes, all of these different things that pop up when you right click. And we'll go through and look at some of these things as well. Note Tools dialogues now remember position on screen. Note Tools dialogues now respect keyboard focus area. Fixed an error when using the split clips at song position function while in blocks mode. Splits clips at song position. I need that. Split clips at song position. Where is that at? Hey John, Aton. There we go. What's up, Aton? I remember he told me to say, like you saying, hey John. All right, general bug fixes and improvements. Now you can search for missing sounds in a specific folder. For example, if a folder with the sounds happens to be outside of the browser locations, or if you want to speed up the search of a specific folder in the browser locations, click the Browse to Folder button. The browser opens, navigate to the desired folder, select the folder, and click OK in the browser. Fix the bug where one couldn't open the missing sounds window in RRP once it had been closed. Added Browse to Folder button to missing sounds window. Added Replace button for replacing a single missed sound. Reason now remembers where it saved last during the session when saving a patch. Fixed a bug where go to connected devices did not work. Fixed an issue where Reason could not start if the drum supply or loop supply refills were corrupt. Listen, I'm only giving a round of applause to that one as well because, like I said, I've had multiple people hit me up and ask me questions about not being able to open Reason because they didn't have certain sound banks, or the certain sound bank, as I said, was corrupted. And the only thing I could tell them at that point is, hey, go to Reason support, uninstall stuff. But when you uninstall, make sure you also go into your program files, delete anything that has something to do with Reason Studios. Even if you just see the word Reason, delete everything and then do a fresh reinstall. That's really all I could tell people who were hitting me up in DMs and people who hit me up on YouTube live chat. That's all I could really tell them. But thankfully, it sounds as though we got some fixes for that, so that's awesome. Improved behavior of recording audio on an external disk on Windows. All right, and those are all of the those are all of the updates for Reason 13.2. All right, so glad to see Reason is keeping up with the software and implementing some well-needed, much-needed changes and just bug improvements in general. That is always a good thing. Shout outs to those that have joined the live streams. Sasha, good to see you. Let me fix this real quick. So we're gonna hop into Reason as well. We got Reason open. We'll be able to hop into Reason, and we'll be able to hop into Reason and see some of this stuff. So we got Sasha's in here, Aton is in here, Jazz Song in here. Catchy Noise says, "Oh, what you working on these days in general? Any projects or just tracks?" Working on just staying busy, pretty much. I know it's like a quote that says something about being busy and being productive is not the same thing, but kind of when it comes to music and when it comes to YouTube at this very moment, this month of March has just been about being consistent and just work and just being busy. So we've been doing live streams. We've been doing, cook-ups. We've been doing all kind of stuff on the channel. and not really having a whole lot of time to work on things behind the scenes, but always just learning new stuff, always practicing chords, practicing piano, practicing my music and stuff like that. Always just staying busy. And like I said, sometimes it could be not good to just be busy and not be productive, but sometimes for me, for example, I have to pick and choose. And so sometimes it's like, well, I don't know how productive exactly March Madness has necessarily been. Maybe there was better uses of my time, but I can tell you that without this, I felt a whole lot less consistent, or even like drive or passion to do it. So I'm just glad to, find that zeal again, if you will, to be like, okay, cool, let's get creative, let's get energized. What can we talk about? What can we do? What kind of videos can we do? What kind of live streams can we do? Because we got to do something every day, right? So now it's like, all right, let's get creative. But shout outs to you guys for joining the live stream. DL, what's up, my brother? It's good to see you, man. Shout outs to you. So for those that are here and those in attendance, and I still see some more people that are watching, maybe they haven't said it. Here, I'll give you some stuff for you to put into the chat. What version of Reason did you get introduced to? Where are you watching from? What city, what country are you watching from? What version of Reason did you get introduced to? And what are your thoughts and opinions on Reason 13? Let's jump into Reason 13.2, shall we? Why not? Here we are. I'm in my Kenny Mac. What up, man? Kenny Mac is up in here, y'all. So use Reason as a plugin inside of Ableton. We should do that. We should do that more often. We should do that more often. Sound test says the original Reason 1.0. Wow. Wowza. That's what I'm talking about. That's Reason gang right there. That's Reason gang. So let's look firsthand. Sasha says Reason 1.0 as well. Let's look firsthand. Lou Law, what's up? Welcome to the live stream, man. Let's look first and foremost at the first thing that they said they introduced. Okay, the first thing they introduced, let's go to the browser. I saw somebody on Instagram ask if the browser has been moved back to the left pane of things. No, this is called the device pane. Okay, and it will always be called, as of now, it will always be called the device pane. I'm gonna just move over a little bit. So this window over here to the left is called the device pane. When you see the device pane now, if we zoom in a little bit, you can see there's a little heart right here. And algorithm won't get a heart from me necessarily. Not saying it's a bad synth or I don't like it or something, but it just is not a favorite. I already have some favorites. ID8, definitely a favorite. I didn't click these. These were already here. I think it's because they're in my favorite list or something. Polytone, definitely a favorite. Reason Electric Bass, Redrum, Subtractor, Thor. Yes, those are absolute favorites. And up here at the very top, they have this button, which is just a heart. When you click that button, it will show only your favorites. Okay, shout outs to that. So it will show only your favorites. Now, I also have favorites that are not made by Reason Studios. And guess what? It will show those too. So now here are my favorite items. Battery, Contact 7. Really, that should be Contact 8. We should upgrade that to Contact 8. Let me go ahead and undo that. And then we'll just find Contact 8. Here we go. Okay, let's switch that favorite. There we are. Now that's a little bit better. So you have this favoriting option. And I think that's pretty cool because now you can hit that heart right there and you know for sure, okay, these are my favorite devices. Definitely Stage 73 from Arturia is one of my favorite devices. And, you know, Battery from Native Instruments. I love their drums. I love the different drum sounds that they have in there and all of these Reason sounds for sure. Last night, I was using Reason Electric Bass. I'm always using Reason Electric Bass in general. I'm pretty sure I have a Reason Electric Bass in this track. No, okay. I use a synth bass in this track, and that's why there's no Reason Electric Bass. But that favorite system, that's going to be pretty helpful. Now, just to make it clear so that it's a clearer understanding, because I think sometimes people don't understand what's happening with the browser and the device plane. Devices is here on your left. If you have a version of Reason below 13, if you have 12 or below, then you will see this as a browser. It's a complete browser where you can find devices and patches. You can't find patches in the device pane. You can only find instruments. Okay. Inside of your browser though, so we still, here's one thing I was looking for. I was looking and hoping for Reason to move outside of just being stuck on the window that you operate Reason inside of. I don't know how hard that is to do or not. I just would really love it if we could just do that. They gave us a new browser. I want to be able to move this guy. It won't. It won't move outside of this window. So, okay, that's cool. But that's one of the things. So when you're using your browser, you can pull that up with F9. Please learn shortcuts. Shortcuts make things faster. When you're using your browser, F9 comes up, goes down, comes up, goes down. When you use this browser, it's to find patches, not necessarily to find instruments, but to find patches. Instruments or devices will be in the device pane. So this browser, that's how I look at it. That's how I think about it. That's what helps me to understand the difference between the two. Okay. One is for instruments and the other is for patches. Now, of course, if you have a patch that you have in here, say, for example, if I go to my user library, I might have a patch. I might, like, for example, right here, I have a contact patch, right? That's something that I saved via Reason as a contact patch. Now, so technically that's also an instrument. So if I double click that, or if I go to create it, if I go down to the bottom and hit create, it's going to create that device that is for that patch. But the way that you get that patch is from this button right here when you go to save a patch. So essentially any instrument that this is, if it's a VST, for example, if it's a plugin, you can just save the status of that VST. So here's the last state that I had of that VST. It was when I was playing these drums right here. So even though I'm able to pull up the instrument via the patch, that's the difference. The difference is I won't be able to just find contact instrument in the browser, right? But I would have to go to the devices. So if I want something specifically that's a device, like, I want to pull up Arturia Analog Lab 5, then either I need to have a patch that I've saved so that it comes up in my browser, or I need to go to the device pane. Okay, I can double click from the device pane and then it will load up inside of Reason. Okay, so that's just a difference between those two. Okay, I saw some different people say some stuff. We were checking out the very first change that we saw in Reason 13.2, and that is the hearts. Hearts in the device area. You can now add a heart, and that will be a favorite, if you will. That'll be a favorite for you. And you can also select this heart up here, and that makes it so that only your favorite devices will show up in that browser. Okay. I think at one point in time, they made it to where if you went here and you were trying to do some stuff, at one point in time, you could filter out things from this. Right click, if you go to add device, you could filter that out. So that doesn't do that with the favorites. If you have it just on show favorites, it won't do that. You can still show everything else. So currently it's just for that browser, just for that specific browser. All right, Sausage says 1.0 is when he joined. Lou Law says 5.0. I was on 5.0 for a long time. Kenny Max says 2.8. Nashville, I love Reason 13. I've tried a few other DAWs, and I always come back to Reason. Tight. I try other DAWs, but Reason is just the main. That's just the main one for me right now, for sure. The browser pop-up is even more annoying in the Rack plugin, in my opinion. That's interesting. I haven't used it much in the Rack plugin, and it's kind of interesting. I think the reason Rack, that might be one of the places where the old school browser might make even more sense. Right, might make even more sense. Sound test says reason redoing the browser, shaking my head. B-Hoss, what's up, B-Hoss? Welcome to the live stream, man. Catchy Noise Production says, I got a third-party option for your browser issue. Oh, we would love to hear it, man. We would love to hear your third-party browser suggestion. Is it going to be complete? NetFink, welcome to the live stream. NetFink says 6.0, reason 6.0. Started on 3. Not my very first version was version 3. And then from there, I got version 4 and version 5. Stopped at version 5 for a long time. I was on version 5 for much longer than I should have been. I saw when Reason Record, for example, came out and passed me by, and I never got that. I never got that version. I never got 6, 7, 8, 9. I never got any of those. I jumped from 5 to 10. I saw an immediate increase of creativity and availability of things that you could do moving from 5 to 10. Then jumped from 10 to 12 after purchasing 11. I held my time from purchasing 11. Then there was a deal that Reason Studios put out where you could buy 11 at the time, and then that would give you 12 as an automatic download or as an automatic update when 12 came out. So got 11 fairly late. So 10, 11, 12, now 13. Have a Reason Plus subscription, and Reason often, gifts me with new subscriptions for the work that I do with them, creating videos on their channel. Not the videos I create on my channel, but for the work that I do on their channel, I got a subscription for that too. So that's awesome. So let's go to the next thing that they said they changed. Just some important stuff, because I think that's probably the biggest thing. I guess if you are running a device that uses Reason, that uses Windows on ARM, that's going to be something. I also linked the article that talks about this. I linked the article that talks about this. It was kind of hard for me to find. It took a while for me to find the article that has this, the Reason 13.2 release. So I went ahead and I linked that into our chat. So if you're looking for it, it'll be on our chat. You should be able to find it there. You can click it and read it yourself. Random tool, cool, but I'm not really too concerned about it having a bug or not having a bug, working or not working. It's totally fine for me. Charles Caliber says, is the browser back to the old style? No, unfortunately not. The browser is not back to the old style. That's what we was just talking about. Browser is still doing the same thing. You must have been the person that I saw on Reason Studios Instagram. I think that's you. I saw asking them on their Instagram, like, hey, did y'all change this back or what? Let me see something real quick. Reason 13.2 is out. That is you, Charles. What's up, Charles? Welcome to the live stream, Charles. Charles was on their head. Charles was like, listen, did y'all change the browser back? Is it on the far left or nah? That's Charles right here. He was talking. I knew I saw him. Jesus saved everyone. Amen. 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 And I have to say I miss the old browser too. It's one of those things where it's like you can miss it and then you can just either you get over it or not, So like for me, I like it. I like the old browser. I like the new browser. As I continue to use it, I'll get better at it, and then I won't even notice, But definitely any of the bugs that they have, because it's a new browser, so any bugs that they have, that's definitely a problem. Okay. You could have left it the same if you was going to introduce something new and have a whole bunch of bugs. So like the whole missing sounds thing, the fix for that. Okay, so that was another thing that came up. So they said they fixed the missing sounds problem. Okay. So that was important for them to do because different people was hitting me up like, hey, Reason says they can't find this sound, but I don't know how to find it. And then, you know, the little window that would pop up and say, hey, you're missing a sound. That window would pop up. And then after the window popped up, if you didn't fix it, then you would just be out of luck, right? You would just be out of luck. So say, for example, I got this. Let's mess some stuff up real quick. Maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we should. I don't know. But this is my beat right here. This beat is called Chills. Sound test says we're not getting over it. Everyone spam. That's hilarious, bro. I wonder where that sound is coming from. Something is having a major. This is not what I was supposed to have been doing, but I'm hearing something. So I'm going to purposely lose a device. I'm going to purposely lose a sound so we can see what it looks like now if you have a missing sound. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm like, how can it be? I just put a nice little gate. I'll put a nice little gate on that. Maurice, there is no autosave. Maurice, there is no autosave. That has not been implemented. If you put a gate, if you have a sound like that, like for whatever reason, audio, I don't know if you can hear it or not. It's like a lot of static, but you just come in here and put that gate on. That'll kind of reduce some of that. You know what I'm saying? It's like an effect of this analog lab specifically. It's something, whatever the effect is in here is making it have that sound. If I turn the volume down, it goes away. So that's what I'm saying. All right, I'm going to lose something in here specifically. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to hit save as, and then I'm going to put test. Okay. Now, I have this kick drum here. I don't know where that file is at. So cool. Let's lose this kick drum, for example. Here's our kick drum right here. Wait a minute. Did it just play that when I went to browse it? Oh, it did. Wow, that's cool. That's something new. It didn't do that before. But anyway, let's lose this kick drum. So here's our kick drum. Actually, it's in our self-contained samples. We ain't gonna be able to lose it then. Okay, we gotta do something new so we can lose this thing. I wanna lose something. We need to lose something. Get out of here. I wanna lose it. We need to lose it. So I have a new file. I'm gonna load up a redrum, and then, well, what if they change something so that it's harder for you to lose stuff? That would be great too. That would be awesome. Drum kits. Decent drum. Oh, here we go. Chris Reed keys. Cool. I'm gonna take this sample and drop that sample in there. Cool. Then I'm gonna save this. I'll save that as whatever I'm saving it as. And then I'm gonna close out Reason, right? I'm gonna pull up my browser and I'm gonna go find that Chris Reed Beats. I probably should have looked to see where it was at first. But I'm gonna go find the Chris Reed Beats. I remember where it's at. The Chris Reed samples. Chris Reed samples. Gonna find these samples. Gonna lose something. Come on, get lost. What else y'all saying over here? Which DAW do you enjoy the most outside of Reason? I enjoy Ableton's launch feature. I definitely like the launch feature, how you can do the launch and everything like that, and queue up stuff. That's probably the one I enjoy the most, but I also enjoy it the least because of, this external hard drive is about to explode. just trying to open up a folder, I'm having issues. So that's not even reason related. Come on, man. Yeah, I enjoy that the most, but I also enjoy it the least because it just kind of, I don't like I just don't like the way that it looks. I don't like the way it feels. I don't like the way it looks. I don't like the way it feels when I'm using it. So, hey, yo, every time I go into this folder, it gives me problems. What is happening? Sound packs? Let me see. Why didn't I do that? Sounds that says workflow is everything. Hey, appreciate that, man. Thank you. Okay. I made something and then made it hard for myself. Not only can Reason not find it, I can't find it. All right, let's do this one more time. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna find something. Find something, then make Reason lose it. All right. All right, here we go. We're gonna find something, then make Reason lose it. Cause I don't know where this okay, Chris Reed AI soul samples. Okay, here's Jazz in C. Okay. I remember that. Cool. So lose this sample. And then I guess what I need to do is make sure that this is the same place. So Hamilton Media, Reason 2023, Chris Reed AI Soul Samples. Wonderful. All right. Hamilton Media, Reason 2023, Chris Reed Soul Samples. All right. So here's that folder right here. So I know exactly where it is, but what we're going to do is we're going to move it. Okay. We're going to move it to somewhere completely different. That was Jazz in C minor. Okay. So we're going to move that to somewhere else. We'll put it in better as loops. All right. Now let's open up Reason, and then we're going to open up that session. And we're going to see what happens when it tries to open that session. It says, something's broken. Something's missing. It's still there. Nice. Okay, maybe I have to move it somewhere else that's not in my shortcuts too. That didn't lose it good enough. We gotta lose it. Dang, we gotta lose it even better than that. Bonus Jazz. Oh, it was me. I did it. Okay, let's move this one. Better as loops. I think I gotta move this thing all together to just somewhere else. I'm gonna move this into a whole nother folder. All right, now it's in a whole nother folder. Hey, if they fixed it, that's great. If they fixed it to where I can't even lose this sample, I done moved it around, but I got all these short. Hey, if that's what's going on, that's wonderful too. I'll take it. I'll take that as a win. If they still find that sample, I'm taking it as a win. It's a win. Because they found this one and they found that one. It was two different samples, Jazz in C minor 2 and bonus jazz and C minor. Neither one of those are in their original places. Let me see. I'm going to do another setting. Is self-contained. Nope, self-contained samples is not on. We can't lose it, guys. As long as you got something in here that Reason can scan now, it should be able to find it. So I'm going to take that as a win. I couldn't even. I'm trying my hardest to lose the sample, but yeah. So anyway, if you did lose something, the fix that you would do is you would drag the folder into your shortcuts, or you would make sure that it's in your locations in some kind of way, right? So I have a bunch of these shortcuts here. And like I said, here's another one right here, better as loop. So that's there, right? So if I delete this shortcut, I don't know if I delete the shortcut, maybe it won't find it. I don't know. But basically I moved the folder and then moved it again. So it still found it. It still found it. Yeah, that actually, let's try that. Let's try opening like a really old project file. What if we try to open something like way back, like something from 2022? I'm going to try to find that. Let me see. I'm going to go to lose this sample. It's still there, y'all. It's a win. It's a win. It's a win. All right, let's try to open a really old file. I have to go into my external hard drive to find a really old file. Here's 2022. 01 Reason. No, here we go. Files, 2022 files. Control S. That sounds like a file that I was using to missing VSTs. Okay, that sounds like a file I was using to troll my viewers because I just wouldn't save the project. I do that a lot where I'm working on stuff and then don't save it. And like somebody mentioned, like, hey, we should have autosave. I mean, I'm pretty surprised to see it was able to find all the files. Dang, I used to be tight. I used to make good beats. Used to. Yeah, I mean, that is from 2000. I know I've moved around stuff since whenever that was. It's 2025. I know I've moved around folders and files, and I've moved stuff from their original place. I know I have. It's not even like a guess or a wonder about it. Hey, it's a whole lot of people in here. Shout outs to y'all. Make sure that y'all are doing all of the great things. Help your boy out. Let me just, since I have y'all all here, let me just say something real quick. Well, this is March Madness, where I have been doing live streams all month long. Follow me at Chris Reed Beats if you're looking for me. If you're looking for me on social media, you can follow me there. We have been, and if you're looking for one-on-one Reason tutorials, you can go to chrisreedbeats.com. Please be sure to like and subscribe. When I look at the likes on this video, I see that there's much more people in here watching me than there are likes on YouTube. And that just makes me say, why? Why, guys? Do y'all not want to help me? I would really love it and appreciate it if we could get the likes up, y'all. Okay, so Again, I went to open a file. This is another beat. So we're testing. I got to get rid of this echo. We were testing the lost sounds feature, and I can't lose any sounds. Like, I know for a fact that I have moved stuff around since 2022, dog. 2022 is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I know I've lost some stuff. I know that the stuff is not in their original locations. So missing rack extensions, yes. Missing VSTs, yes. But not samples. And I know, like, for example, I mean, something had to be in here missing. Ooh. I'm finna steal these drums. Oh, wow, that's interesting. Hold on, let me do something real quick. All right, so just to be clear, I cannot. Hey, shout outs to y'all, man. Thanks for getting the likes up. I cannot lose a sound. Oh, sorry. Hello? Hello? What in the world? Am I tripping? Hearing stuff. Okay. I have not. Unfortunately, I didn't turn this thing off. My bad. Unfortunately, y'all probably heard a bunch of garbled sounds. That's what it's supposed to sound like. So, sorry about that. I'm opening up files from 2022. Trying to see if I can find something that reason like will lose a sound, but it hasn't lost any sounds. All the sounds are still good. Yeah, like for example, like this G's kick. Well, I don't want to do that, but I kind of want to. What if I just got rid of this altogether? What if I just deleted this and I deleted these drum kit things, and maybe I'm going to delete this one too. I'm going to delete these shortcuts, and then we'll move on to the next thing. Hey, shout outs to May So Well. Thanks for the super chat. What's this used to make good beat stuff? Oh yeah, yeah. I used to make good beats. I do that every so often. Every so often I do that. I'll be like, see, the problem is I'm hearing myself coming from somewhere else. So that's this, making the volume. Hello? Yeah, that is that. Why is it doing that though? What is doing that? Let's go ahead and cut this off. Oh, maybe I have my headphones connected. Oh, that is the headphones. Chuck, that's my headphones. Okay, for sure. I figured out what the problem was. Okay. Every so often, he said, open a file from 2015. If I could find one. Every so often, I go back, I listen to old beats, and I just be like, I feel like a lot of the older beats sound better than my newer beats. So that's why I say that. That's why I'd be like, I used to make good beats. It's just a thing that I say when I be listening. All right, so listen, if you're watching, we were discussing Reason 13.2. In the chat, there is a link for you to visit the article that discusses the updates in Reason 13.2. I went ahead and threw it in the chat once more just so that you could see that there. The main thing that's new is there's a new heart system where you can heart your favorite devices. There will be a heart that will appear right there, and you can click that, and that will go into your favorites. And if you click this heart up here, let me see, click that heart right there. If you click that heart, then it will show only your favorites, and that goes across not just Reason devices, but also goes to other devices as well. So that is that's something that you can do with that right there. Okay. We also talked about the missing sounds feature. If you were missing sounds in the past, you would get this notification that says, Reason can't find this sound, and then it sends you through this whole thing to find the sounds. But currently, I haven't been able to do it. I haven't been able to do it on my old files because all of my shortcuts basically have all of the stuff that I make beats with, I guess. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. Those are saying contain song samples. If you made a template with your favorite tools, where and how you use them is not that useful. They keep trying to reinvent favorites. Some people don't use templates. I never used, and some people don't use templates. But yeah, I mean, the favorite thing, the heart thing is cute. You know what I'm saying? The heart is cute. What else is new? Let me see. So I can't lose a sound. I've been trying to lose sounds. I can't seem to lose a sound. So that's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. I'm opening up all kind of files. Got some of the oldest things that I got. Trying to lose the file. I deleted my favorites. Thinking that would do it. I've deleted a bunch of my favorites, and okay, let's delete this documents folder too. Okay, this shortcut for documents. Maybe that'll help do it. Hey yo, what was I on, dog? This is what I'm saying. fix this other thing. Wait. I keep forgetting to close it. I'm sorry, y'all. I keep forgetting to. Thank you for telling me it was distorted. I keep forgetting to close the other file. Now, wouldn't that be funny if it was like, wow, a demonstration of Reason 13.2 and the only thing you hear is distortion? We gotta keep that going. Okay, before I play the next one, I will remember to turn it off. Okay, I will remember to do it. Okay, it says that is D'Angelo vibe. Oh, look, How I Met Your Mother. Somebody was asking me about that beat and why I titled it How I Met Your Mother. So we'll pull that beat up since that beat is there. And that's what I'm saying. It still finds the sounds. It's not, none of the sounds are missing. Even though I deleted a bunch of my favorite lists, I guess it's still able to find it from this computer desktop. Maybe it's still finding it from there. I guess the only other thing, I guess that's what I could do. I guess if I detach my external hard drive, that could be a way that we could do it. You know what I'm saying? It fixed some sequencer bug fixes. Edit area correctly zooms to all selected MIDI clips when opening edit area with enter. It's now possible to type in the largest value in note tools. It was something else that was really cool too. Double click outside the note clip in the edit area now adds a new note. Okay, let's show that off real quick. We can show that. Okay, before I start playing the beat, I'm gonna make sure to, okay, I closed the other beat. All right, for sure. That crash is just hitting me. Wow. It's a lot going on. That's what I'm saying. I think with this, that might be the oldest stuff that I do have. I don't have another. Oh man, I don't have another. I don't think I have another session file that's older than these on this computer with this external hard drive. I do have another external hard drive that every time I try to plug in, it like oh, I didn't know y'all couldn't hear that. It like makes this smoking that's not good. It makes this smoking smell every time I try to plug in this other one, and yeah, that's just not good, you know. So where is this thing at? Up in here, restream. Okay, I gotta do some routing real quick. Control room, boom. Open this thing up. See, this beat so old. Let me see. Okay, now y'all can. Oh, maybe I should have went in and did some mix. Yes, a smoke smell. I found something from 2020. Okay, I have some stuff from 2020. I don't have anything on this external hard drive further back than that. And what I was saying about that is, let me see, music production. Okay, yeah, 2020, Reason Files, April. Yeah, all of that stuff is made in 2020. Okay, great. So what I was saying about it was, every time I plug in that external hard drive, it like, I think it's the power. I think I need a different power adapter. Cause yeah, it makes, oh, finally. Okay, here we go. Missing sounds. All right. I was about to say like, wow, we have been, oh, it's gone. Okay, it's back. Okay. I was like, whoa, what happened? Okay, let's close this guy. Did I close the wrong one? All sounds have been found. Okay, wonderful. Wait, but not for this track. I need it for the other track. Pockets on Chunk is the name of this beat. Pockets on Chunk. Okay, we need to close out How I Met Your Mother. Don't save that. Go to Pockets on Chunk, whatever that means. Pockets on Chunk. Okay. Pockets on Chunk. And I don't even remember what this beat is. This is from 5 years ago. Can you imagine? Can you imagine 5 years ago? Wooden taps, wooden swings, hi-hat, long live 808, wooden rumble, wooden clog. Bro, I have no clue where that stuff is. But let's see if we can find it. Oh, wow. That's really interesting, actually. Let's do search all locations. I have zero clue where any of that stuff is at. we might have met our match. Okay, we finally found a folder from 5 years ago that seemingly has some stuff that Reason can't find, because all the other stuff it was able to find. We couldn't find this one though. What's up? What y'all do? It's done. It's done. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Reason. Hey, that's how you do an update, man. They was like, oh, y'all can't find stuff in your browser? Oh, I got y'all 5 years ago. There you go. From 5 years ago. Is it in your computer? Is it somewhere on that external hard drive? Is it somewhere? Is it somewhere in one of them folders? We finna zip zap all up into that thing, man, and found it. That's crazy. Because I had no clue. I was like, dang, I don't even know what folder to begin to start looking at. That's what I'm saying. I have no clue. I'm like, do we go here? Do we go there? Who knows? I'm like, I have no clue. Or did I speak too soon? Oh, wow. No, it can't be still doing. What you doing? It can't be still looking for stuff. I thought I did this already. Did they fake me out? I don't know. I just can't tell now. I can't tell. I did the thing. It said it found the files. Now it's still searching stuff. Who knows? I have no idea. I can't tell. I don't know. I guess I'm just stuck in the sauce for now. I'm lost in the sauce, bro. It's still searching stuff. I thought it said it was searched. Y'all saw that too, right? It came up, it said it found it. But now, because I don't know where it would be, honestly. Let's look at some more of this stuff then. How about that? Let's look at what else is new. What else is new? Go over here to the chat. We'll see what happens. Oh yeah, I wanted to do that. Okay, so that's the next thing we're on. Double clicking outside the no clip. Okay, what else do they have? General bug fixes. Now you can search for missing sounds in a specific folder. For example, if a folder with the sounds happens to be outside of the browser locations, or if you want to speed up the search of a specific folder in the browser locations. Click the Browse to Folder button. The browser opens. Navigate to the desired folder. Select the folder and click OK in browser. Okay, so rather than doing that, what we actually did was, I'm going to hit stop. No, yeah, it's right here. I don't know why it's doing that. It says, okay, let's go back real quick. It says the files were found. Okay, so let's just play it and see if it'll actually play. Okay, here's the sounds that it couldn't find. This could have stayed lost, though. I'm going to keep it real with you. This could have stayed lost. This could have stayed lost where it was at. This sound like one of them things where they was like, they'd be like, oh, he said he a music producer. He said he a beat maker. His beats. What? Oh, you can't hear the beat. Oh, good, because I'm not going to play it. If you can't hear that beat, don't even worry about it, because I'm not going to play it. If you couldn't hear that beat, don't worry about it, because I ain't going to play it, because it definitely sound like, oh, I make beats. Oh, what's your beat sound like? And you play that, it's just like, yeah, nah, now you need to hear. Nah, that's okay. We got a new one. Here we go. Here's some new stuff. Let's search all locations. Here's a new file. Trying to see if it's going to find it. Search all locations. Let's see if it finds it, how long it takes it to find it. All these beats are from 2020. So we basically been opening up beats from all years, essentially from all years, and Reason it's been able to find it. So it's like if it's in that Drum Essentials, I have a folder called Drum Essentials I've been using for the majority of my career. Okay, so it looks like it found some stuff. It's still missing some stuff. Chimes. Okay, then let's just hear what the beat sounds like at first. At least we can come over here and see what's happening in here. Out of my way with a full hook. What is that? Oh, snap. Actually, yeah, let's check this out. Actually, yeah, this one though, you could pull this one up and be like, oh, I make beats. And be like, oh, what's your beat sound like? And then play this. Yeah. This one could be that one. This one could be that one. Okay, now I gotta do my routing so y'all can hear it. Okay, let's pull up. We gotta pull up this device so we can send it into OBS so y'all can hear it. Y'all finna hear some unreleased Chris Reed beats, songs, music. Let me see if y'all can hear it. Oh, y'all can hear it. I see what you doing. You tryna hold me back. You tryna slow me down. Tryna derail me off the track. I see how you moving. You moving real snake-like. Just keep on seeing your brake lights. Hey, get out my way. Out my way. 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 Get out my way. I see what you're doing. You tryna hold me back. You tryna slow me down. Tryna derail me off the track. I see how you moving. You moving real snake-like. Just keep on seeing your brake lights. Hey, get out my way. All right, all right. I see what you're doing. All right, all right. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. I don't know what sounds didn't get found, but from what is here, everything that's supposed to be playing is playing. So if it was audio files, if it was song files, everything that's supposed to be playing in this is playing. So that's another win. Okay. So it was like 4 things that didn't get found. I'm not sure what those things are, but everything I need to play, everything I needed to work is working. And yeah, I remember that song. Get Out of My Way. I remember that. I was going, man. I always make stuff from the heart. I've never made anything or been like, oh, I'm gonna work on this song or like, and it hasn't been a reason. So if I titled it, if I talked about it, if I rapped about it, it was a reason. For sure. And in case in the future somebody who comes back and watches his live stream and I became president or I did something and they was like, Chris, you made songs in the past that talked about this. If I ever try to say something in the future, be like, no, it was just art. I didn't mean it. I'm lying. Because I don't remember the last time I actually played a song or did something that I made and I was like, oh, this is like false. This is fake. This is made up. It usually was a reason. It was a reason why. So if I made that song, there was somebody that I felt like was just getting in my way. All right, so looks like there's a Cow Beats. Okay, let's go browse to folder. Let's try that feature then. It looks like there's a Cow Beats folder that I used to make beats in that I'm no longer using, and it can't find these Cow Beats sounds. That's what it sounds like it's happening, because it just, every time it can't find it, it's a Cow Beats. I might even have to just go and find the Cow Beats. I might have to find that drum kit and re-download it, because it's like we don't know this person named Cow Beats. We don't know who this is. You got these sounds from Cow Beats. It's not working. Mike, what's up? We appreciate you for giving us the heads up. And sure enough, you were right. They dropped 13.2. We appreciate you. Last night we did our tournament for Reason Instruments. And y'all should have. The crowd we had today, that's the crowd we should have had last night. I wish I could find something, bro, on this. I'm telling you, okay, I have an external hard drive that probably goes back that far. The problem is that every time I try to plug that external hard drive in, it's like it burns. It like short circuits and it like starts burning and smelling like smoke. So I just can't find it. I can't find anything that has that. This is Trap Sacrifice. It looks like a majority of these drum sounds though are not being found. And that's unfortunate, because it just sounds like it's something that I don't have. I just don't have it. Like, oh, here's a Cow Beats. Oh, here's a Cow Beats. It's not in here. Cow Beats Andromeda. Cow Beats. Come on. Wait a second. Wait a minute. Drum kits. So I do see the Cow Beats stuff, but I don't see Andromeda or whatever. Oh, okay, y'all. Here we go. There it is. Done. All right, cool. So we showed you 2 ways. We showed you search all locations, and then specifically going to browse to folder. So we found the folder, used the browse the folder. We were able to find all of the sounds. So shout outs to that. And yeah, it popped up, and that's good to go. Before, you would have to go and add that folder to your shortcuts menu, and it was just a whole thing. So that's really good that they fixed that. and that's good to go. You know what I'm saying? So let's play this track. Let's see what this track is. Let me see. Is it working? Not yet, but it will. If the faders are this low, it means I actually took time to like mix the beat. CK, what up, man? Good to see you, man. What's your side hustle? I used to do Uber Eats. Them hi-hats is something else. What was I going through? Why was I so aggressive on them hi-hats? I was going crazy on them hi-hats. I was going crazy aggressive on them hi-hats, man. What's up with that? Hey, for those that wasn't watching last night, I just want y'all to get a peek at what was going on last night, okay? I want y'all to get a peek at what was happening last night when we did our March Madness tournament, okay? The March Madness tournament went up. We did the best instruments. I still want to do another one. This was best instruments. We went through, we did our votes for the best instruments. The winner came down to 2 instruments. It's the best instrument. Yeah. The winner came down to these 2 instruments. And let me see. We got to roll it back some so I can do snow cone. Let me let y'all see this real quick. No, not snow cone. We're not going to do that. But listen, the winner came down. We was going through it. Now I want to do effects. I want to do the best effects. And I want to do all of that. You feel me? Check this out real quick. Oh, I like objection. Who is going to win, Grain or NNXT? Let's see right now. Start the beat, start the poll, start the timer. Get your vote in now. let's go look at the bracket, y'all. All right,
The
winner. All right, so the winner was NXT. We went through all of the we went through all of the instruments. Everybody had a chance to vote on the bracket, each part of the bracket. They all had a chance to vote and see what they thought. Vote. We had about 20 to 30 people. Earlier in this stream, I saw it got up to about 50. That's why I was like, yeah, it was a little bit more people in here. We could have got a little bit more votes. But for the most part, based on what they were saying, I could get with what they were saying with why they went with the choices that they went with, you know. So unfortunately, I was not able to find any of my other external hard drives. I was looking to see, like, maybe I had an external hard drive somewhere that did indeed have more files, but I don't. And I found this little jump drive. I hope this wasn't that drive that I made. I have a little flash drive. I hope this wasn't the flash drive I made that gives your computer a virus. That wouldn't be good. Listen, man, if you haven't downloaded 13.2, go download 13.2. If you haven't seen our tournament for the best Reason instrument, you should go check that out. You should go watch that next if you're looking for something else to watch. We went through some of the main things that came from the update, and it's great. It's awesome, actually. It's only one other thing that I didn't test that I did want to look at, and so we'll look at it real quick. The one other thing I wanted to test was the other thing I wanted to test was the note edit area thing. So I'm gonna pull up an instrument right here. Here's Europa. I'll pull up I gotta actually show y'all, huh? Okay, cool. Here's Europa. I got a window. I got an edit clip right here. I'm gonna use this edit clip. I'll draw in some stuff. How about we draw in a nice little C chord? How about we do a C7? There we go. There you go. All right, cool. And we can jazz this guy up a little bit, put some effects on it, make it sound really cool. You know what I'm saying? Just throw some effects on this guy real quick, just cause, maybe like a little sweeper. Okay, the thing it was talking about testing wasn't even that. That's just me. That's just me testing stuff. So what they were saying is, if you draw in another note, it will extend that note. Ah, that's cool. I like that. So if I say, boom, cut this out. All right, cool. Here's my notes. Here's my clip. And if I'm like, all right, I want to make another one over here. I want to make another. Oh, cool. And then it will just extend the clip for the next chord as well. So that's great. So if you have that, let's see, undo. So if we got this one and then we wanted to duplicate it, oh, look, it just duplicated it, and then it just added the clip for me. So that's awesome. Super cool. On the initialized patches, though, let's go. Just the initialized patch. What's happening? Just the initialized patch and a little effects. Tight. Bop. Oh man, what are we doing? It's time to go. It's time to go. Goodbye, Listen. We got to tell you something. God loves you, and I do too. Listen, we have been live streaming all month long. We'll catch you guys tomorrow because that's what we said we was going to do, right? March Madness all month long. We're live streaming. If you haven't followed me at Chris Reed Beats on all social platforms. And if you're looking for one-on-one tutorials, you can go to my website, chrisreedbeats.com, and you can grab a one-on-one session with me, Chris Reed Beats. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel if you have not. One more time, God loves you, and I do too. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, peace.